Well, howdy folks, good to see you here today. Today we have a wicked cool little EDC style blade, fixed blade. It is from JB Knife and Tool. If you hang around, we'll take a look at it together. Welcome back folks, thanks for choosing to spend your time with me today. I am back. Went to Blade Show a couple weeks ago, had an absolute blast, then went on vacation with my family for a week, so I'm back in the saddle again. Like I said, it's a JB Knife and Tool, little EDC style fixed blade. It is full tang, it's 1095 steel, it's 1/16 inch thick, the grind is convex. The blade length itself is 2.5 inches long, the handle is 3.5 inches long, so overall it's 6 inches in length. Now one of the things I want to show off right off the bat about this thing is the curvature of it. Just the curvature of the handle, how it hugs your palm. It is a slick grip. I really like it. The shape and the belly of it, this would make a wicked cool skinner. I mean, it will work extremely well. It's got a robust convex edge on it, so your edge retention is going to be absolutely insane. But yet, with a thickness of a 1/16 of an inch, it's going to make a really good slicer. It's going to cut extremely well. And again, going back to the profile of that constant belly there, it will slice and dice extremely well. Another thing I'd like to point off right off the bat is the sheath. It is nice, has a lot of retention, but yet it is extremely easy to pull out. But yet you don't have to worry about it falling out. This is ideal for like a necker. It's so light you wouldn't even really notice it's there, but it's a small enough footprint you can slide it in your back pocket or in your front pocket, and again, you're not really going to notice it's there. I have been using this for a couple of days and have really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, this isn't my knife, so I can't really beat on it like I normally would, and I have to get this shipped off back to its proper owner here later this afternoon, but I wanted to take a quick minute to show it off to you guys. Again, like I said before, it is 1095 steel, so you know it's going to have decent edge retention and also have a lot of strength to it. Not that you're really going to be beating on this knife, but at the same time, you know that the strength is there if you absolutely have to have it. And I just love how that feels in my hand like that. If I'm doing small tasks, if I'm harvesting an animal, you know, sometimes even in the kitchen, if I'm just wanting to use that tip, I just love holding a knife like this, and this one just feels incredibly good in the palm of my hand set up like this. It's really nice. Also, this is, you know, something I would consider to be a great camp cook knife, camp whittler. Sit around the fire, whittle out a spoon or, you know, whatever fits your fancy. Work up a couple of feather sticks for your fire if you wanted to. I mean, this isn't going to be a large wood processor by any means, which isn't a critique. I mean, it's not what the knife is designed for. But I'm not going to run that into the ground. Look at those tight curls. Now, unfortunately, the spine is not squared off. You can strike a ferro rod with it, but it's not the most efficient. But you can do it. So like I said, the spine is a little bit round, but it will still get the job done. And really, I can't ding a blade for having or not having a 90-degree spine. That's something the end user can easily fix. A lot of folks believe that the rounded edges of the spine make it a stronger blade, more comfortable for your fingertips, stuff like that. So that's not something I'll ever critique a blade on. And the obligatory male opening here. Slices incredibly nice through these credit card junk mail advertisements. And also the obligatory package opening. One thing that I really like about this is the tip. It's got an incredibly fine tip, so if you're a whittler or doing fine work like that, it'll do a great job. But also, much to my daughter's horror, I used this yesterday to remove a splinter that was pretty deeply embedded into the side of her hand, and it allowed me to get in there and get it and not really have to cut her, aside from where it needed to be cut to get the splinter out. It worked really well. Pierce is great. Just cuts right through the cardboard, doesn't tear it. Like I mentioned before, that robust convex edge that they have on here. A lot of convex edges will start further back and will be incredibly thin by the time you get down here, which it's a good thing, but also it can be good to have a more shallow type of a convex bevel here. provides a lot of meat directly behind the edge for longer edge retention and just blade strength overall. It absolutely excels in the kitchen. The thinness of the blade, the way that grind is, or that the bevel is, it is absolutely a great slicer in the kitchen. You guys know I love to cook, so that's a huge plus in my book. Price point on these knives, there comes in several different handle materials, but price point starts around 85, 90 bucks. I'm not sure if that includes shipping or not, but I'll put the link to their website in the description of this video. Again, this is JB Knife and Tools. This is their companion. It's a really cool little blade. I've really enjoyed using it, and I wouldn't mind at all adding one to my knife stable, so to speak. But anyway, folks, thank you very much for being here today. It's good to be back. Glad to see you here. If you've enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up for me. I would appreciate it very much. If you haven't done so yet, there's a subscribe button right down here. I invite you to make use of that and hang around for a while. And as always, guys, hit up that comment section. Ask questions. Let me know what you think of this knife. Maybe tell me about a knife that you have that's similar to this one. Anyway, thanks again for being here today, and I will see you next time. You guys have a great day.